Hi, welcome along to ArsenalFanTV. Time to review the game Arsenal versus Norwich City in the Carabao Cup. The game's come thick and fast after just having a game on Sunday against Everton. We're back at it again with another game. Listen, no wonder teams rest so many players in the Carabao Cup. But we're going to be up against Norwich City and it's going to be a test. It's going to be a very good test for Arsenal. Of course, you know, we had a pretty easy game in the last round against Doncaster. But this time, Norwich, they are a very, very decent team indeed. Currently 6th in the table in the Championship. They just had a really big win at the weekend in their local derby against Ipswich. Where they call it Old Farm Derby, which they won 1-0 away from home. So a real morale booster for them. They're going to be bringing around about 8,000 fans to the Emirates, so they're going to be really cheered on by massive support. And it's going to be a real test for this Arsenal team, whatever team Arsene Wenger chooses to put out. Now, with a game just being on Sunday, don't expect to see Lacazette, don't expect to see Sanchez, Ozil, none of these guys. You know that none of those guys are going to figure. It's going to be probably more like the team that you saw last week against Red Star Belgrade. However, that is a very good team. And one of the good things is the sort of second string team that has been playing, it's not like they're just, you know, they're playing together and they haven't really played together much. They've had a few games now in the Europa League. They've had hard games, like that game last week away from home in Red Star, and that will really set them in good stead. They're used to playing together now and they're used to getting results. 3 games, or 4 if you put the Carabao Cup previous one into it, where they've all sort of played together, and it's 4 victories. So they'll be full of confidence, especially at home up against Norwich. But Norwich, a team of pedigree, a team that have been in the Premier League previously, will come there and they won't be frightened. Now, of course, Norwich will probably rest a few players themselves, having just come off of a really intense game against Ipswich. But so far in the tournament, they have been playing really, really strong teams. So expect them to do the same at the Emirates. As I said, they've got 8,000 travelling fans, so they don't want to let them down with a weakened team. And as I said, the fact that they won that local derby, they're going to be coming there really buzzing. So listen, Arsenal, I expect it to be a similar team to what we saw against Red Star Belgrade. That means that I expect Jack Wilshere to be in that team. I expect Elneny to be in there. We'll get to see more of Reece Nelson, which is great. Olivier Giroud will start. He didn't play at all at the weekend. So we're still going to be able to put out a really strong team. Theo Walcott. So, you know, Willock and all those guys who play really well against Red Star. At the back will be interesting who plays. Now, Matthew Debici had a great game against Red Star. I expect him to be back in there. Probably Mertesacker, even though he just played, I expect him to be back in there. So it's going to be a pretty strong Arsenal team that goes out there. Cech will probably stay in goal because there is still that injury to Ospina. So it should be a really entertaining game. This, remember, is the one competition that Arsene Wenger has never won. He has never won the Carabao Cup or the League Cup, or whatever you want to call it. It's the only domestic trophy that Wenger has never won. So, you know, why not try and win it this year? I mean, it'd be great to get to Wembley again. So, listen, and it's a real chance by, you know, beating Norwich at home. It's a real chance to get through to the next round. Expect to see a lot of youngsters there. Youngsters are currently on half-term holidays up here in the UK, so it's a great chance for a lot of young Arsenal fans who don't normally get along to these type of games to get along there. So there should be a load of youngsters there, which will be good. And it should be a good atmosphere. Really looking forward to the game tomorrow. I think it's going to be one of those games that at times will be close. But the fact that this team, as I said, have been playing together in the Europa League and been playing well, I fully expect Arsenal to get the job done. I'm going to go for Arsenal winning this game by 2-1. I think it'll be a tight game, but I do think we'll get the job done. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Do you care about the Carabao Cup? Is it important to win it? For me, any competition you're in, I want to win. Let me know. Leave it in the comments below. But looking forward to the game. Arsenal versus Norwich City in the Carabao Cup.